Yesterday, part of what we spoke about with the teachers here was the difference between 211 degrees Fahrenheit in water and 212 degrees Fahrenheit in water. And the difference is only a degree, and yet everything is different. Because it is in that one incremental step that we achieve boiling point. In boiling point, we achieve steam. We are now capable of powering a locomotive. It is that incremental step that makes possible the impossible. It is that incremental step that has exponential impacts.
There's one other place that I've seen it, greatness. I saw it in the days and weeks following September 11th, 2001. I saw it. I saw people come together with a fierceness and a sense of purpose and a purity that just made me proud to be part of the human race. I saw folks who had killed and hurt and judged each other let it all melt away that quickly, because there was something far more compelling that brought them together. That's greatness.
Don't we have a gut that is flawless? Right? Doesn't our gut always give us this little canary in the mind going, all that negativity isn't true? No matter how bad we think we are, doesn't our gut say, but you're a really good person? Despite all the doubts that can overwhelm us, isn't there something inside us that says, but we can do it? So what is that little voice? It's that voice of greatness.
I have the GPS coordinates to point you to where that greatness is. You ready? Point to yourself, please. Point to yourself. This is the participatory portion. Point to yourself, please. I know where you pointed, to the GPS coordinate that is the bullseye of our greatness.
I actually thought at that moment that I was having a good parental moment, right up until dinner that night, when I failed to factor in that no 4-year-old can keep a secret. And she says at dinner that night, guess what? Mommy and I were at Target, and guess what she taught me? Black girls rule. My children are adopted, so we don't all match. My blonde, blue-eyed son looks at me and says, oh, great, some senior vice president of diversity you are.
Today there's a new normal. And thank goodness there's a humility that comes with the new normal. There's a recognition that we are not in it for ourselves and alone in our new normal. Thank goodness for those things. It is a new sensibility, it is a new time, and it has to be. Education is not just a topic on the agenda, it is the centerpiece of the agenda, and the conversation is what can we do? What will we do? We are not at critical mass in that conversation, but I'm here to tell you that the winds of change are inevitable, and you've been leading that. You've been setting that tempo, and you're making progress.
Let's divine through every day, through every decision that we make. Let's divine it in a way that says, whose heart can I touch? Who can I make visible? It ain't about the EEOC. It isn't about my pigment. It isn't about my gender. It's about my humanity. We've known it. We've always known it. We will never forget it because it was on that playground that all of us were on. And it's there in those moments of crisis when we need it most. So I'll say to you, my favorite quote in the whole world is simply this. There is no greater power on earth than the human spirit on fire.